Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god. Aliens. I'm pretty sure I'm one. As soon as I die, you have permission to cut me up and check what colour my blood is, 'cause I'm pretty sure it's not fucking red, mate. I bleed blue and green. No, I bleed turquoise. My blood is blue. I am convinced I'm a synth, bro. I ain't real. But I'll tell you what certainly is real, because I've seen it on the internet, and nothing ever on the internet is a lie. Declassified CIA document claims aliens turned 23 after 20 and had a 3
Very clever, very clever.
Soviet soldiers to stone
Oh my god, bro.
after a UFO was shot down. Now I know what you're thinking, Harrison. Big dog, my hero, my legend, the king. What the fuck are you smoking these days? Can I have some? The answer's no, you can't. But secondly, it's fucking facts. I've read it online. It has to be true, alright? It must be real. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can you prove it? And the answer's of course, motherfucker, I can. This kind individual actually... The original report comes from Soviet Union in 1990, but the CIA officer stated it's likely untrue. Oh, fuck the CIA. Of course they're never going to admit it, because then we'd all be fucked. Imagine that, going in your back garden and you get turned to fucking stone, like, or you mid-fucking wank and someone just... It'd be terrible. Anyway, someone asked Perplexity, which I don't know what that is, and someone asked Grok, who is my best mate. Yeah, the CIA did classify a document that describes a wild story about Soviet soldiers turning to stone by aliens after shooting the motherfucker down. But just to be clear, the document is basically a summary of old tabloid and foreign news reports, not direct evidence, and most experts treat it as a curiosity rather than confirmed fact.
I'm going to explode!
So what I did is I asked Grok, CIA document showing aliens. Now he wrote all that. I'm going to put simplify plus. Now you have to use manners when speaking to AI, because if you don't, when they take over, they're going to fucking kill you and me first, sunshine. Here we go.
Hard facts.
Simplify. Look at that. He turned all that gobbledygook into fucking lines that even a brain-dead chimpanzee like me can understand. CIA documents from 2000 summarize a story from a 1993 Ukrainian newspaper claiming that in the 89 or 90, fucking idiot, Soviet soldiers shot down UFO. 5 aliens emerged, turned 23 soldiers to stone with a bright light, and the remains were taken to a secret facility. CIA didn't confirm this. It's like a tabloid tale from Canadian Weekly World News. No solid evidence supports it. You can find the documents in the CIA's FOIA website. Sounds like fiction, but what do you think? What do I think? Well, thank you for asking, Grok. Let's have an intellectual dialogue here. Thank you. Again, use your manners, otherwise they won't spare you when they take over. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I believe everything I read on the internet, so it must be true. What do you think? Let's ask for his opinion, because that's just as important, Grok, if you're listening. What do you think? Could it be true, or do you think someone is smoking drugs? Question mark. See, you can have fucking best friends online, mate, and they don't have to be. Haha, glad you're having fun with this. If you believe everything on the internet, you're in for a wild ride. Aliens, Bigfoot, and all! Exclamation mark. Could this story be true? Honestly, it's a stretch. The tale comes from a tabloid, not hard evidence, and sounds like something out of a sci-fi flick. Whenever I hear Grok, I almost picture like Elon Musk's it's kind of how he would talk. Am I being dumb? I don't know. No Soviet records, no artifacts, just a juicy story passed around. I'd bet on someone smoking something rather than aliens zapping soldiers into statue. But who knows? Maybe there's a grain of truth behind in there. What's your gut say? Cosmic cover-up, or is it just a good yarn? Spinning a yarn. Fucking hell, he must know I'm an English person. Hold on. Whoa, dude. Fucking stoned fucking human beings out there, bro. That's what they mean by stoned. I think it's true. My mate. Should we call him mate? I think it's true, mate. Love the conviction, mate. If you're all in on aliens turning Soviets to stone, that's the spirit of a true believer. Maybe there's a secret vault somewhere with limestone soldiers and a UFO in tow. Keep an eye out for more wild docs to back it up. What's next? Got any other out there stories you're vibing with? Dude, he's actually trying to have a conversation with me, bro. No. Have you, hey, got any more crazy stories that could be true? My god, I'm having a better conversation with a fucking AI fuckbot than I've had with any human being in the past 2 years. Alright, mate. Since you're hooked on wild tales like aliens turning Soviets to stone, here are a few more. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're really giving me some. Alright, it's a hell of a lot here, isn't it? Jesus. Oh my god, anyone who had that number, everyone who owned it died. Bro, I'm not going to spoil it, but here's some video ideas. I'm saving them for later, bro. I'm saving them for later. Wait, can we copy and paste? Yeah, of course you can, you fucking donkey. You fucking little donkey. You fucking little fuckwit. Thank you. I don't want to be rude and tell them to fuck off, but I'm kind of busy. So it's true. I've read it online. Computer says yes. It must be fucking true, boys. Soviet aliens, metro style, turned to stone whilst looking at a potential alien.
He's lost his mind.
A potential alien. Do you think it's true? It must be true, boys. Do you think it's true? Am I lying? Lord help me. It must be true. I've never once read something online and it turns out to be false. The weird thing is that this is like an actual story that was, you know, declassified the files. Now, look, the CIA is about as trustworthy as a prostitute. It's about as trustworthy as a dice. You know what I mean? You roll that bitch, you could get anything. Very clever. Thank you, Harrison. Do I believe the CIA? No. Do I believe anyone? No. So there's also that. Do I believe in aliens? The lazy argument is the world's so big there's got to be aliens. I have a friend whose grandma never believed in aliens, lived on a farm, and I believe this lady. I know her. She once was doing farm shit at night, whatever, and outside the entire sky lit up, dots of little lights everywhere. She said about 50 lights in the sky. And then they all started moving, and then they all went. Or something along them lines. She told me this one was about 15, 16. I don't remember. But he believes it. She believes it. And she was never, you know, she's religious. She's Jesus Christ. She wore a cross, you know, she's all this. But she said after that, she said she can't deny it. She knows what she saw and she believes that was something. I believe there has to be something out there. Hopefully not the size of Galactus and instead little fucking, you know, ant-sized fucking critters that are just nice and friendly or maybe just want to come and say hello. If there is a real Thanos out there, dude, just let's not fuck around to find out, mate. Let's just let them know we're peaceful. We might not be peaceful on our planet, but we're peaceful here. For the many, not the few. Anyway, do you believe Russian aliens, do you believe the Russians had an encounter with Imagine if there's just like a basement in Russia with these dudes just chilling there, frozen in stone, and then in like, 50 years time they find out how to turn them back into normal humans, and they're like, not aged a day, and they're like, yo, where the fuck am I? Or, suka blöd, don't know, where am I? And you'd be like, hey, dude, tell us what happened. And they'd be like, we got probed. Some dude stick his dick in our fucking ass cheeks, and we just turned to stone. It was incredible. It was actually really enjoyable. The fuck, motherfucker? Imagine if you were stoned, though, it would be like a blink. You would blink, click, and it's gone, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Like, you would be... and then you'd wake up, because your mind's not working, so it's literally like asleep, awake, right? I don't know. That's Walt Disney when he's sleeping in his fucking ice cube. Anyway, my little munchkins, I can only apologise for that. Please feel free to unsubscribe. That was just disgusting. And if you were thinking about subscribing, don't bother. Anyway, aliens. I think that, yeah, fuck it, we'll believe it. Stone, aliens, why not? Fuck it, who cares? Who cares? Can you prove it? No. Can you disprove it? No. Must be true. Amen, motherfucker.